welcome you to the south side of Chicago and Wright Field. MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the San Francisco Giants going up against the Chicago White Sox. First pitch coming your way next.
Your Chicago White Sox.
All right, just about set to go. And today's starting pitcher, Martin Perez.
Well, that 12-6 curveball explodes out of the hand, and because he's able to throw the high fastball at the top of the strike zone for a strike, hitters commit to that pitch, and before they know it, they're swinging over the top of that curveball.
Okay, all set to go. Here's the center fielder, Jung-Hoo Lee.
Jung-Hoo Lee.
Pulls that one foul.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
There's the strike.
Well, as a hitter, you're hoping that the command on that sinker doesn't come until later in the ball game. But if that's how it's going to be all day, it's going to be a tough one for the offense.
That one down the line, and foul ball. The other way, Rojas slings it across. One out in the top of the first. Now we take a peek at the Giants lineup. And the challenge for this lineup today, Singy, finding a way to have success against the sinker ball.
Yeah, it's a tough pitch to hit, Boog, and even harder to elevate. Got to set your sights a little bit higher when you're at the dish. They're struggling with it. I'd expect them to make some type of adjustment. It won't take long to see how well that sinker is working today.
Line drive. And it stays fair. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. He got a pitch he could get to out front, kept his bat through the ball, and didn't pull off or roll his hands over. And that allowed him to rip that ball down the line for the double.
Willie Adames stands in. The shortstop takes the ball.
1 ball, no strike.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
And that's off the outside edge. 2-1.
2-1 the count now. He hasn't seen a fastball yet, but you've got to be ready to hit one because you doubt the pitcher wants this to go to a 3-1 count.
Man at second. And a 2-1 hammered but foul. The pitch. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Fights it off. He'll see another. Runner at second here. One gone. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Sit him down.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Strike him out.
Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Fitzgerald around third. The throw in, but it's offline. And it's 1-0.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Man at first with one gone. Matt Chapman will hit next. And a foul ball. Perez, a former All-Star. He features a sinker, a changeup, a cutter, a curve, and he works in a four-seamer. Swing and a miss, and he got him. Chapman is gone. Here's Lamont Wade Jr.
Lamont Wade Jr.
And that's in for a strike. Just missed. In the air, left field, down the line, and that's a foul ball. And they'll do it again. Inside, and it hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. Here's Elliot Ramos. Base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He's safe as he gets his hand in, and they lead by 2.
Everything came together for him. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
First and second, 2 outs. Patrick Bailey, the next Giant to hit. A switch hitter batting right. Yeah, that's fouled off.
Well, lots of pitches thrown in this first inning. It's kind of that nightmare scenario for starting pitching. But you know what? It's still early enough. He can settle in. He can get some length if he just cleans up his mechanics a little bit.
2 outs. And that is out of play. Swing and a miss, struck him out. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. On to the bottom of the first. It's the Giants 2 and the White Sox nothing.
Yeah, you know it's me. You can't stop my shine. I'm just doing me. Yeah, I'ma take a pic.
Back here on the south side, today's starting pitcher, Logan Webb. What's the word on him?
Boog, he's a guy that takes great care of himself because he wants to finish every game he starts. I think for any lineup that faces him, you've got to try to have lengthy at-bats and run up that pitch count. Anything to help get him out of the game early.
Bottom of the first, here's Mike Tauchman. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
And another ball. Next offering is fouled back. Two one now. And there's a ball. That one ripped. And a base hit right there. And the leadoff man aboard.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
So here's Robert now. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Robert, the native of Cuba, signed with the White Sox in May of 2017. The delivery to Robert. Swings and misses. That's strike one. Tuckman gets his lead at first. Nobody out. And a swing and a miss there.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
That misses. And it's 2-2. That's a ball. Tried to attack with the sweeper. Runner at first with no outs here. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Base knock and now a free pass. This has the makings of a big inning if they can get a couple more quality at bats.
First and second, no outs. Benintendi up here. Into center. And it falls. And they're happy to play station to station right here. Bases loaded. Nobody out.
First pitch swinging, went up there with the plan to be aggressive. These days, most outfielders play pretty deep, and I'm not sure if that was a factor there or not, but off the bat, you're thinking it's going to be a pop out, and it just kind of nestled into that spot where no one was able to get to it.
Andrew Vaughn now. Swinging a ground ball. He gets there on a slide. There's one. They get the out, but the run scores on the twin killer.
It's always great when you can add a run, but in this situation with the bases loaded, double play is kind of a rally killer.
Here's Josh Rojas. So after the double play, he's trying to pick up his teammate and tie this game. Two outs and one in scoring position. Next offering is in for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First two pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
This one lifted in the air, left field. McCray puts it away, and that'll do it. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. We head to the second on the south side. It's the Giants 2 and the White Sox 1. Back at right field, top of the second. Here comes Mike Yastrzemski to the plate. Mike Yastrzemski, originally drafted by the Orioles, 14th round out of Vanderbilt in 2013. The Giants got him in March of 2019. And San Francisco's really where he got a shot to play. That one fouled off. And ball 1.
1-2.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And K is is his third of the game.
I think he might have gotten away with one right there. That was a very hittable pitch right over the heart of the plate, and I know that batter is kicking himself right now. Would like to get that pitch again. Just pulled the string on it, and the deception gets him the K.
And stepping in is the speedy Grant McCray. That's a strike. 0-1. McCray hitting ninth in today's lineup, and he was a third-round pick back in 2019. Now one missed. Larry Bullard, our umpire behind the plate.
Boog, Bullard's got a pretty standard strike zone. Sometimes he'll have you guessing a little bit, but overall, well-respected umpire in the league.
That's inside. One out, bases empty. Fouls one off. 2-2. On the ground to first. Steps on first for the out.
Up next for the Giants, the center fielder, Jung-Hoo Lee.
So the lineup flips over, and now the center fielder, Jung-Hoo Lee. He's 0 for 1. And there's a strike.
The strong second inning is a confidence builder for him, a relief for his manager. Doesn't have to get into that bullpen quite as early.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Robert makes the catch, inning over. Here on the south side, bottom of the second. Here's the second baseman, Lenny Sosa. Webb back to work. And a foul ball. And there's a foul ball. And the sweeper is off the plate. This one smoked out to left. Hauls it in for the out.
That is just the designated hitter.
So now it's the White Sox DH, Miguel Vargas. That's in there. Strike one.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
Now he breaks his bat, and it ends up hitting the base. And they get the out after the ricochet.
Good arm side run and sink on that pitch right there. Got inside on him and got him to bounce into that out.
Brooks Baldwin steps to the plate for the White Sox. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. And that extends the inning.
Batting ninth, the catcher.
Here's Corey Lee, known for his rocket arm behind the plate.
This is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first, thinking about taking second. Catcher with the pop time that leaves Jaws on the floor. This might get interesting, Boo.
In the zone for a strike. That was the sweeper. Pitch misses, and it's 1-1. Baldwin, the runner at first with 2 gone. Pickoff throw. Baldwin dives back in safely. Two outs. Ripped to short. Fires across the diamond. And that is the inning. So 1 left for the White Sox. They're down 2-1. And we're back. Now the number 2 hitter, Tyler Fitzgerald.
Tyler Fitzgerald.
Well, not only can Perez pitch, but he can also sing. Remember, he performed the national anthem for Team Venezuela leading up to the World Baseball Classic. If you watch that video, you'll see how much that moment meant to him.
Next offering is downstairs.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at-bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
Pitch misses, and that's ball 3. And there's the automatic.
Well, don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone. Look for him to stay down around the knees to be effective.
Ripped to third and caught.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
And now the shortstop, Willie Adames. Singled and scored his first time. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
0-1.
To third, Rojas. Whips it across. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the 3rd.
Now batting, third baseman, Matt Chapman.
2 outs, base is empty. Matt Chapman, the next Giant to hit. Pitch misses inside. 1-0.
1-0.
2 outs, base is empty.
2 balls, no strike.
Just missed. And he walked him.
Ball 4, take your base.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Now batting.
So here's Wade now.
Wade Jr.
And he grounds one to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. No runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 left. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Giants 2 and the White Sox 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the right fielder, Mike Tauchman. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Has room, and he makes the catch.
Now batting, center fielder, Luis.
And now it's Luis Robert. Walked his first time.
primordial. Y el que te diga lo contrario para mí está mal.
And that one is downstairs, and that's ball one.
Pretty smart not to serve something up for him right there. He's really good at hitting the first pitch.
There's the strike. And that one in the air center field. Lee in position, brings it in. And there are 2 outs.
The left fielder, number 23, Andrew.
Now it's Andrew Benintendi to hit. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Just missed. Swing and a miss
1-1.
as he was out front that time. Popped up to the left into foul ground. Chapman makes the catch, and that's the 3rd out. No runs, no hits, no errors. 3 innings complete. It's the Giants 2 and the White Sox 1. Start of the 4th. Now here is Elliot Ramos.
Elliot Ramos.
There's a strike.
Well, these Giants showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to.
This one's into the outfield. Could be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. In safely. It's a double, and his 2nd hit.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. That can be a dangerous pitch if you don't get it inside enough, because as a hitter, you see it coming across the plate the whole way. No problem handling it and putting a good swing on it that time.
Runner in scoring position. No outs. Bailey digs in now. His first at bat was a strikeout. There's a strike.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Man at second. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Good late movement on that sinker right there. It's right where you want to get it to get that swing over the top.
One and two.
In the dirt. To third. Tag. Got him. Breaking ball inside. Now 2-2. On the inside corner for called strike 3.
Now just ripped a page out of the Greg Maddux playbook. Throw that pitch at the hip and just watch it jump back over the inside part of the plate. Tell you what, you are baffled expecting that to almost hit you and then end up as a called strike.
Mike Yastrzemski up here. And that one fouled off. Here's the 0-2. Got him. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Giants go down quietly. They lead it 2-1. Back here on the south side. And here's the first baseman, Andrew Vaughn. The number 3 overall pick out of Cal for the White Sox in 2019. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes.
You know, these White Sox, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
On the ground to third. And a quick out, number one.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
So up next, Josh Rojas. Fly to left his first time.
Ball one. 1-0.
One down, base is empty. And another ball. White Sox down a run. Fought off foul. And delivers outside.
Oh, they have had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
Next offering is in for a strike.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Stays alive.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Good job to fight that one off. Out to short. Over to first. Great pick.
Good stretch there to make the play. It looks like someone added a little yoga to their daily routine, if you ask me.
And here is Sosa to the plate. 0 for 1 so far. There's the strike. Next pitch is outside. And downstairs. White Sox down a run. This one in the air, center field. Lee under it. He's got it. And that is out number 3. Nothing doing here this half. On to the top of the 5th we go. It's the Giants 2 and the White Sox 1. Back at right field. Top 5, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Grant McCray. Perez back to work. Pitch misses, and that's ball 1. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Number 64 getting ready to go. Boozer getting loose as well. Ground ball right side. He takes it on his own. 1 away here in the 5th.
On the mound, he had a little trouble back in the first, but it's been a different story the rest of the way. Really settled into this outing nicely.
Back to the top of the lineup, and up next for the Giants, Jung-Hoo Lee. 0 for 2 in this one. Lee, 26 years old, and he's a native of South Korea. Base is empty, one away, and we're at the top of the fifth. Here's some fun facts about Jung-Hoo Lee. You look at the fact that he wears number 51. Not a shocker, but his favorite player growing up, Ichiro Suzuki. One of the other aspects of Jung-Hoo Lee's bio, he was actually drafted as a shortstop, now an outfielder, but he grew up right-handed, and his dad was the one that made him switch hit. Mentioned Lee's dad, Jung Bum Lee. He was a legend over in both the KBO and in Japan. These two are the only father-son combo to have played in the World Baseball Classic. That's kind of cool. 2 down, base is empty. Tyler Fitzgerald, the next Giant to hit.
That's a ball.
Two down, nobody on. Swings through that one for strike one.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Next offering is in for a strike. That one the other way, and that's just foul. Two outs. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Nothing doing there for San Francisco as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Here on the south side, and now the DH, Miguel Vargas. That one in there across the letters.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Throws to first in time, and the leadoff man set down in their half of the fifth.
The shortstop,
Brooks Baldwin getting ready to hit, and he's already singled in this game. And a bunt towards third, and a foul ball. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2. The White Sox trailing by a run, last half of inning number 5. Outside low, and a count 1-2. The shortstop takes a ball. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. One down, base is empty. And he swings over the top there. Catcher has it, fires to first. And he'll be safe at first.
I feel like that's one of those rules in baseball that's tough to explain the logic behind. If you're talking to a new fan or someone trying to learn the game, it's like, wait, what? The batter struck out, but he still gets to be on first base?
Yeah, I hear you. It's a weird one. Plus, the pitcher gets credit for the strikeout. It's an over for the batter. But Baldwin dives back in, but they got him.
I think the base runner was trying to catch him off guard, perhaps looking to steal right away, and wasn't ready to get back to first. Nice pickoff move by the pitcher.
And now Corey Lee. And that one's a little bit low. Ball one. Hit in the air, center field. Lee makes the play, and it's out number 3. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, number 64.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Here's the shortstop at the play. Willie Adames. Singled and scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2. Just missed. Activity in the pen for the White Sox. Tyler Gilbert preparing to come on if needed. Here's the pitch to Adames.
Ball.
That's in there, and it's 2-1. Right through there for a strike.
Three balls. 2 strike.
And that one hit to first. Vaughn steps on the bag. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
Now batting, third baseman, Matt Chapman.
And here is Matt Chapman. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. Headed towards the corner, and that is a foul ball.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
That's too low. 1-2 the count. What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely, and I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, it'd surprise a lot of people. You might even be able to put him in center field.
Swings here and drives one well left field, way back, and you can forget it. And they add a run. It's 3-1. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I could feel that swing from the booth. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Lamont Wade Jr., the next Giant to hit. And first offering is fouled off. One out, base is empty, and a run in, and we're the top half of the 6th. That one inside. 1 ball, 1 strike. And he takes a strike. Late night Lamont down on strikes. Elliot Ramos, the next Giant to hit.
Ramos.
Slider clips the zone.
Well, and at bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike one here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
2 down, nobody on. That one to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. When the Giants go deep, it's bye-bye, baby. It's now a 3-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show.
This is what I'm made for. Every single moment that I'm living, I can feel it on the stage floor. You don't know the half of what.
Bottom of the 6th. Now it's the right fielder, Mike Tauchman. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
You know, these White Sox just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
No ball, 2 strike.
Got him looking, and there's one away.
Well, he went up there trying to be aggressive, that's for sure, hacking at those first 2 pitches, but clearly that last one fooled him. He could have been sitting on something else entirely, but you want to be able to adjust on 0-2 and at least get a swing off when it's in the zone. Maybe choke up, maybe spread out your stance a little bit. You got to give the guy credit on the mound, though. He went right after him.
Swing and a ball popped up. Wade hauls it in for the out. Out number 2.
The left fielder, number 23, Andrew Benintendi.
Andrew Benintendi up to the plate. 1 for 2.
No.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he has attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. No throw, and they don't get the out.
Now back, first baseman, Andrew.
So a man at first. Andrew Vaughn steps to the plate for the White Sox. Out there to center. Lee racing over to make the catch. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. We're through 6 full. It's the Giants 3 and the White Sox 1. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Cam Boozer.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And digging in for San Francisco, Patrick Bailey, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. This one in the air. Vaughn hauls it in, and there's one away.
The right fielder, number 5, Mike Yastrzemski.
And now the right fielder, Mike Yastrzemski.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
First pitch misses.
1-0.
Right through there for a strike. Just missed. That one fouled off. 2-2. One down, base is empty. Got him swinging.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
McRae in the box here lets that one go for a ball.
If you're the pitcher, you've got to go right at this guy. It's the number 9 hitter in the lineup. You can't be afraid of contact in this situation.
And now it's even up.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Way out front for strike 2.
1 ball.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Giants go in order. Giants go down quietly as the lead remains 3-1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning, now the third baseman, Josh Rojas. Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. Flips it, takes it himself, and he got him. Nicely done at first for the out.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
Lenny Sosa steps to the plate for the White Sox.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the third or fourth pitch of just about every at-bat.
And that one is lifted in the air. And that's a foul ball.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Activity in the bullpen. Tyler Rogers up and throwing. Doval also getting ready. That's down and in. Base is empty, 1 away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Swings and misses, struck him out. Now it's the DH, Miguel Vargas, has grounded out a couple of times. Swinging a foul straight back. Yo, 1. Foul ball. That one in the dirt, and the count is 1-2. Got him looking. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing doing for the White Sox. Score holds. It's 3-1.
Now pitching for
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Jordan Leisure.
Jordan Leisure.
Back to the top of the order. Here's the center fielder, Jung-Hoo Lee. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Leisure, a 6'3 righty. He features a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, a slider, a 2-seamer, and occasionally uses a cutter. Line drive, and that's a fair ball. Around first and hustling for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
And up next for San Francisco, Tyler Fitzgerald. 1 for 3. And that's in there for strike one. Man at second. Tap foul at the plate. The 0-2. Chopper right side. Tosses to first. First out in the top of the 8th.
The batter, number 2, shortstop. Willie.
So digging in, Willie Adames. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
One away with a runner at third, and we're in the top of the 8th.
Two balls, one strike.
And that's down and away. Cut on and lifted in the air. Robert on the move. And makes the grab. Runner tags for home. He's in to score on the sac fly, and they take a 3-run lead.
They had a chance to add to their lead right there, and they did with the sac fly. Nice job of getting it done. Really good execution with that at bat.
Ball one, no strikes.
He didn't want to give up that run, but he did. Got the fly ball, sac fly out. Now it's time to attack these other guys. Get your team back in the dugout.
And now 2-0. Ripped into right field, base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
The man they call Late Night Lamont steps in. Check swing, went around. 0-1. Two outs. Runner on the move. Ball misses. Throw to second. Out there. And that ends the inning.
Well, trying to get into scoring position with a great catch and throw to end the inning. That's the way to pick up the pitcher.
Back here on the south side, ready for the bottom of the 8th. And now here is Brooks Baldwin. Webb back to work. And takes low for ball one. Movement in the bullpen. Ryan Walker getting loose out there. Knee high, that's in for a strike.
In this situation, you expect the batters to be a little more patient, possibly take until they get a strike. With that, you don't want to miss your opportunity to get ahead early in the count. He didn't right there.
Ripped in the air, left field, and a touchdown for a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Here comes the manager out of the Giants dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Logan Webb won't go any further. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute. So the Giants with a new pitcher on the hill, Tyler Rogers. And next to him for the Sox, Corey Lee. Foul ball there.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much. This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here.
And misses inside. Ground ball right side. It squirts through. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Really nice job with 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep. And maybe they've got something going here, trying to get back into this one.
First and second, no outs. Now it's the right fielder, Mike Tauchman. Hauls it in, one away.
He put a really good swing on that pitch and hit the ball hard. You know, line drives won't always find a hole, but the more you can hit the ball like that with good exit velo, the better off you're going to be in the long run.
And now here's the big center fielder, Luis Robert.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
With the tying run at the plate, here the bottom half of the 8th inning. This one in the dirt. Runners stay where they are. That's ball one. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-2.
Clearly was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Back there. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. Runner tags at second, and he's up to third safely with 2 gone.
Now batting, left fielder,
Andrew Benintendi steps up. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation.
Yeah, Boog, not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at-bat that could change the course of this game dramatically.
Check swing, called strike. Baldwin, the runner at third. Lee at first, 2 out of the inning. That one's in there, 0-2. That's to third, Chapman. They take the force out. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. No runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Through 8 full, it's the Giants 4 and the White Sox 1. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Tyler Gilbert.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
And digging in for San Francisco, Lamont Wade Jr. And that one is in the dirt. And that is ball one. Action in the pen down there. Jared Schuster up and loosening in the pen. And there's the strike. And that one wrapped foul. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. And that's in the dirt. Out to center. Robert moves under it. And out number one on the grab.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Stepping in, Elliot Ramos.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
First pitch just misses. Late with the swing there.
1-1.
Base is empty, one away here at the top of the ninth. And that's downstairs and outside.
2-1.
Next pitch is downstairs. One down, base is empty. Right through there for a strike. That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
Very close off the outside corner. Could have easily been called a strike in that location.
Patrick Bailey, the next Giant to hit. 0 for 3 in this one. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1. Swings through it for the K. Had him out front for strike 3.
Well, that's such a critical pitch in terms of execution right there. The pitcher has to finish it. Otherwise, probably gets hit pretty hard. If you leave that out over the plate or you don't get it down enough, quickly turns into something that gets smoked. But if you can place it where he did, it's a really deceptive pitch.
Swing and a base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Now batting.
And up next for the Giants, Grant McCray. 0 for 3 with 2 ground outs and a strikeout. And that misses. 1-0.
1-0.
And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch. Next offering misses. Ball 2.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Ramos on second. Yastrzemski on at first with 2 down. And that one is inside. Next offering is fouled back. 2 on, 2 outs. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Fights it off. He'll see another. And with 2 outs and the count full, the runners will be on the move. And they're all loaded up.
A real bad time for a walk. You're trailing in this ball game, trying to keep things close. They've been in a difficult spot, and things aren't getting any easier.
Now it's the Giants' leadoff hitter, Jung-Hoo Lee. 1 for 4 with a double. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
Fouled off left side. So they're all loaded up. Next pitch is outside.
Well, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
And there's a ball. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. So they're all loaded up with 2 outs. And it remains 2-2. And that's outside. Swinging a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. In the dirt.
He's really gotten himself into a mess out there and now forces home a run with the walk. This inning's definitely getting away from him.
So bases all loaded up. And up next for San Francisco, Tyler Fitzgerald. Right through there for a strike. Two outs, bases are full. And now the count is even. Swing and a hard hit grounder to third. And he'll make it to second base with 2 gone.
Well, some errors hurt way more than others, right? I mean, 2 runs come in right there, so definitely a tough one to get over, and that could have been a very different result if they make the play cleanly.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Tyler Gilbert gives way, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching for
Gus Barlin on to pitch out of the pen here.
And this is a really tough spot to come into as he tries to keep this one close. You almost have to forget about the runners in scoring position. They're not going anywhere. Focus on the hitter, getting that 1 out your team needs from you.
So up next, Willie Adames. Oh, he doesn't get the call. Ball 1. In the air, left field. Benintendi is there. Nabs it. And that is that. So they get 3 runs on just 1 base hit, a couple of errors, but 2 are left stranded. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, 6 coming up. It's the Giants 7 and the White Sox 1. Well, this game isn't very close, Singy. Let's see if we got any messages from those tuning in today.
I know we got some good stuff in there.
Did you collect baseball cards?
You know, when I was a kid, I used to put them in my back tire of my bicycle so it would sound like a motorcycle. Probably ruined some good cards back then, but don't really have much of a collection. The other day I came across a binder that my wife had in one of the drawers, and my son's got some baseball cards. So we'll be looking to see if there's any kind of retirement income in there.
Late on that fastball. So my dad told me that he had a bunch of Mickey Mantle rookie cards and a whole bunch of valuable cards, and his mom tossed them because, what did she know? So I made my mom keep all my baseball cards, and I really don't have any that are valuable. And that story stunk by me. Anyway, so digging in, Josh Rojas. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
The other way, and it goes just foul. Up the middle. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still fires to first. The throw is late, and they don't get an out on the play. And now, Lenny Sosa. Swing and a ball popped in the air, and it's just foul. And it's fouled away. Rojas leads off first with 1 away. That's off the mark, and it's 1-2. Good eye right there.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. And that one missing low.
3 balls.
Man at first, 1 away. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Good feed, that's 1. Over to first, but he beats it.
Now batting the designated hitter.
So they're down to their final out. Miguel Vargas steps to the plate for the White Sox. That one catches the zone, and that's strike 1. And the White Sox down to their final strike.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss.
Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is the ball game.
Well, a real nice performance out of the pen. This guy is not the one who usually gets the final out, but extended his role a little bit and helped his team get the win. He got the save. Nice job.
And a 7-1 finish in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.